found this cool place, and I know I say that all the time, but they are cool. We were on our way to actually somewhere else, and we took a wrong turn. This is where we ended up. Thanks for staying with us today. You're gonna like this one. There's a small house back in here. So they took an old rail car. And turned it into a storage building. In a previous video, I mentioned car siding. Well, there you go.
Well, you probably caught that on video a bit. Me screaming, and the phone went to the floor. 'Cause my Mitchie came through there and scared me. That's our thing. See who can scare each other the most. I'm easy, he's hard to scare.
Oh, gonna try and scare Carrie.
Okay, I'm inside. There's a nice warm water. It's no one here. I don't know. Almost smells like coconut to me. That's weird.
I don't think I got that on. I didn't have it. I didn't have it in the right place.
I heard something. And then, now you probably see it stuck there. Oh, there's a wheelchair back there. A wagon. Ay, it's hot in here. I can't stay in here very long. I am sweating like crazy. A wheelchair. Some big planters. Well, the big one might be a feeder or a water trough. Whoa. Let's see what's over here. Mud doggers. They live it here. Oh, that looks like a big old wine jug. Is there something in there? No. Looks like that might have been used for paint. Well, I'm not willing to like walk back there, so I'm more brave when I'm with my Mitchie than by myself. Okay, I'm out of here. Sweating like crazy. Sweat out those toxins, right?
Looks like they got a concrete floor. Well, once you get back here, it's fairly obvious they were running some cattle. Whether that was done for a living or they just had some, don't really have any clue. Machine shed here, or a garage of some sort, or maybe it's just a place for their cattle or whatever to get out of the weather. No, because there's one right back there. So yeah, their garage, equipment shed. Very cool place. These huge birds flying overhead. And Carrie said they came out of the house when we pulled up. Haven't been there yet. Let's go take a look. By initial appearances, it's possible that this is poison oak or poison ivy. It's got 3 leaves. Now I know there is something out there that mimics that, but it's not. But folks, this is just one of the hazards that you're going to run into when you're out doing this kind of thing. There's always a potential for something to go wrong. Fall through a floor, fall through stairs. Done that. Been there, done that. Trip hazards, roofs coming down, critters, snakes, could be rabid animals here. That's highly unlikely, but you always need to consider these as possibilities when you're out doing this kind of thing. If you're not prepared or willing to get hurt doing this, then you shouldn't be here. This is where they kept some animals, based on that little room right there. I believe this is evidence at some point somebody was ready to move, didn't get everything taken. Kind of looks like, let me pan up towards this. Is that a door back there? I almost think this was initially a chicken coop. I can't tell yet. There's of course the wall is out of it, but there was something there too. Outhouse. There's clothes hanging in it. It seems like there's a small room off the back of this place from here over. I don't know if it had a separate entrance Yes. It does have a separate entrance. A few bottles. Go down here and pick one up. It almost seems like 7-Up, but there are no markings on the bottle themselves, at least not these. There's that one. I do see something over here. Whoops. Squirt. But I don't believe the balance of these bottles are squirt. Squirt was a soda, right? I never drank it, so... Huh. This one maybe has... Canada Dry. Carrie Ann is looking for me. I'm behind the house.
Okay, I need help.
What?
I need help.
Okay, Annie, I'll be right there. She decided that she couldn't get in this way. Well, while the rest of this place is really, sorry I stutter when I'm talking, it's because I am thinking about other stuff at the same time. You know, mostly the filming part of this. This is the back door I just came in, but as far as this house, it's the low part of the fascination of this whole place. What intrigued me the most was the the train car back there, and how it was turned into something. Let me get back over here and see what this is. Getting a little closer. Oh, I already looked in here. It's coming in the back door. Oh, look at that. Hey, Terry. I wonder if there's any hames in there. A lot of horse tack, I suppose. I haven't found any bits, which means they could have been for cattle, fairly tame cattle. I don't know. I don't see a saddle anywhere. There's a box of books that may give me some dates. National Geographic. '63. What this looks like. inside here. You know, was telephone poles at one point. And looks like they took 2x12s. And boy, that's more than 12 feet. I'm gonna say that's maybe 15 foot on center. I added 2x4 to strengthen to 2x10. Let's see the thickness of it. Oh, yeah, that's a fairly wide. Two by 10. That's from down here. That's more like a 3x10, and then they put 2x4s on either side of it. Fastening system, looks like they, kind of windy out, looks like they notched the top of the post and then set the beam on top of it. I would love to have the lumber out of this place. I could build a fairly nice piece of building with it. Well folks, I'm going to end this video here. We are going to return to this place and dig a little bit deeper into the house. One thing that seemed odd was the fact that initially I did not locate a kitchen or a bathroom, so that seems a bit weird. So we got to come back and do some more in-depth digging. Additionally, we are currently in negotiation with a couple of property owners, one of them being commercial property that hasn't been used since the 40s, so that ought to be fairly interesting. And then the other one is a farm style house on 15 acres that has tons and tons of stuff and used to be a cattle operation. Have a good one. Come back and see us.